Hello, Downey Unified. Mrs. Pyle here. I just wanted to check in with all of those that are auditioning for the MTC, the Musical Theater Conservatory. Auditions are Wednesday, August 7th, so I figured it would be a great idea to touch base with all of you as you are gearing up and getting ready for your auditions. I also wanted to talk to you specifically about what our auditions are going to look like. Also, what does an audition look like? Because for some of you, I'm sure this is going to be your very first audition, which is very exciting. So what does an audition look like? One thing that I always teach my students is you never get a second chance at a first impression. I'm going to repeat that. You never get a second chance at a first impression. From the moment you step onto the Stauffer campus, you're already in your audition. Are you having a positive attitude? Are you respectful to the people that are helping with auditions? You never know if I'm going to be walking around. Am I going to see you across campus? You want to be the best version of yourself when you walk into the audition room. I'm going to be watching you from the moment you walk into that room. It's completely expected that you're going to be nervous. I'm going to be nervous. Everybody is going to be nervous. That's completely normal. However, you should walk into that room and try to be the absolute best version of yourself. Maybe have a smile on your face. Walk into that room like you already have the job, like you already have the part. And you don't want to walk in kind of with like a dark cloud over your head, because you're going to make me wonder, what's going on? Is this the right thing for this kid? So, even if you're nervous, even if you feel like you're going to fall flat on your face, you've got to act confident. That's also just good advice for life. Someday when you walk into a job interview, your boss or potential employer is going to be watching you as you walk into that interview. Also, watch you as you walk out. So, what do you do first for the audition? You're going to do something called a slate. What is a slate? A slate is you are going to introduce yourself. First, you're going to tell me your name. Second, you're going to tell me your age. Third, you're going to tell me what grade you are going into. And fourth, you're going to tell me which middle school you attend or are going to attend. So again, your name, your age, the grade you are going into, and which middle school do you attend or you're going to attend. So, for example, hi, my name is Jane Doe. I'm 12 years old. I'm going into the 7th grade, and I'm going to Stauffer Middle School. Then it's up to you. Do you want to sing first, or do you want to do your monologue first? So let's say you want to sing first. So then you would tell me, I'm going to be singing Hopelessly Devoted to You from the musical Grease. You don't have to sing something from a musical. You can sing anything. I just want to hear you sing. If you do decide to sing something like a pop song, you would just say, I'm going to sing Hero by Mariah Carey, or whatever song you're going to sing. If you're worried about not being a good singer, it's okay. Our voice teacher, Miss Athena, can teach you how to sing. If you want to sing Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, that's totally fine. I want to hear that there's potential there. And I want to see your sparkling personality. Not everybody has to be Ariana Grande or a phenomenal singer. I just want to see that you have personality and that you can have fun with it. Then the second thing you're going to do is your monologue. So then I would like you to say the name of the monologue that you're doing and who wrote it, or whatever information you do have. So you could say, I will be doing a monologue from Catholic Schoolgirls by Casey Kearney. Well, that's a monologue I used to do back in the day when I was an actress. You can tell me if it's comedic, you can tell me if it's dramatic, whatever you want to say, you can say. But you do want to have some kind of transition from this is my song to this is my monologue. Let's talk about what to do if you mess up. My guess is most people are going to mess up at least once because we are human beings. I don't even want you to know how many times I messed up making this video. But that's the beauty of live theater. Mistakes happen. If you make a mistake, you have a couple of choices. You can stop and start over, or you can just keep going. What I tell my students when we do plays is that the audience does not have a copy of the script in front of them. The audience does not have the lyrics to the song in front of them. We do not know you messed up unless you tell us with your face or with your voice that you messed up. Some people go, "Oh, I messed up." Of course I'm going to know if you mess up if you tell me. But in an audition, if you mess up, it's totally acceptable that you stop and you say, "Is it okay if I start over?" Most of the time, your casting director, in this case, me, is going to say, "Absolutely. Go ahead and start when you're ready." Now, let's say you keep messing up over and over and over again. At some point, we are on a tight schedule. We have different groups of students auditioning every 15 minutes. I can't let you start over a million times. But the good news is, maybe you mess up. Maybe I eventually stop you. That doesn't mean you're not going to get in. It's a possibility, of course. But the truth is, so much of this audition is just about getting to know your different personalities. Getting to know if this is something that you're excited about. Can I count on you to be committed to this? This is all about learning. This is not about being a professional yet. You're going to be here to learn and receive an advanced education on musical theater. So I am not expecting anybody to be perfect. It's my job to teach you how to act. It's Miss Athena's job to teach you how to sing. And it's our dance instructor's job to teach you how to dance. We are just looking for kids that are excited to learn. So if you mess up, don't panic. It's okay. Some people have asked me if the monologue needs to be memorized. That's kind of a tricky question to answer. The easy answer is no, you don't have to memorize the monologue. However, since most likely not everybody is going to be accepted into the conservatory, you want to do anything possible to make yourself stand out against somebody else. So if I'm torn between two people and person A memorized the monologue and person B didn't, person A is going to stand out a little bit more. So the truth is, you don't have to memorize the monologue, but it's probably going to be a good idea. Same thing goes for the song. I really don't want to see someone holding their cell phone looking at the lyrics, or if you printed it out at home, I don't want to see someone holding a paper with the lyrics on it. I want to know that you spent so much time on this audition and now you have everything ready to go. One thing I wanted to point out is the very first thing we're going to do in the conservatory is more auditions. As soon as the conservatory starts, we're going to start auditioning for our first show, which is Elf Jr. We will do a separate set of auditions for Elf. But if you think about it, like I said earlier, you are already auditioning from the moment I meet you. So you definitely want to have that great first impression. Let's talk about what you should wear to the audition. I highly recommend you dress to impress. Now that doesn't mean you need to wear a ball gown or a suit and tie, but you definitely don't want to look like you just rolled out of bed. You want to look like you took the time and energy to look nice for the audition. I recommend wearing solid colors. Right now, I have a solid black shirt on. You don't want to wear anything that's distracting. Sometimes when we wear a lot of print, like floral prints, stripes, zigzags, polka dots, it can be very distracting to the eye. I want to be able to focus on you and what you're saying. So if you can, I highly recommend wearing something solid colored. It doesn't have to be black. It could be any color you like. But you don't want to have any kind of distracting pattern on it. I also want to make sure that you wear something that you feel comfortable in. I don't want you to wear something that may be a little too tight, you're kind of pulling on it. I don't want you to wear something with itchy tags so then you're scratching. Pick something that you are comfortable in and that you feel good in. We want you to feel the best that you can for this audition. When the audition is over, you've given your slate, you've sang your song, you've done your monologue. Most likely, I'm going to say thank you, and then you will be free to leave. This is very typical for an audition. I've been on many auditions, and 99% of them ended with 2 words, thank you. Because there's not really time to say a whole lot. I'm not going to give you feedback. We don't have time. You're gonna do your thing, I'm gonna take it in, you're gonna go out. The next person will come in. Don't feel bad if I don't say anything. If I don't say good job, if I don't say wow, if I don't say anything. That's not a reflection of how you did. We are trying to keep this as professional as possible. And on a real audition, if you decide to continue into showbiz, they're not gonna give you anything. They're just watching. They're just watching, they say thank you, the next person comes in. It is not a reflection of how your audition went. It's just, we gotta keep moving things along. To help me out with the casting of the conservatory, I'm gonna have each student hold a piece of paper that has their name on it, and I'm gonna take your picture. This way, after the auditions are completed, I can keep your face to the name, and it's gonna help me remember. Because for many of you, I'm meeting you for the first time. Hopefully this helped you out. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to send me an email. My email address is apyle@dosd.net. I am so excited. I can't wait. I know you're all gonna be amazing. I wanna give you the best experience possible. For those of you watching this that haven't signed up yet, there's still time to apply. You can apply all the way up until Tuesday, August 6th. And as soon as you apply, I will send you 2 emails. One with more information and some monologue examples, and then another email to sign up for your audition time. I'm gonna sign off for now. Feel free to reach out if you have any questions, and I will see you very soon.